Okay. So can you start off by introducing yourself to our site visitors at Pop Culture Mountain?
Yeah, sure thing. I'm Austin. I sing for Rise to Remain.
Great. So I'm sure you guys are having a wonderful time out here on Warped Tour. What are you enjoying the most so far?
The crowds and the weather and the whole thing is just kind of amazing. So we're having a really good time. It's great.
Obviously, today is a little bit of a relief, like weather-wise, compared to what it's been, right?
It's been like, we've been catching like the tail end of like heat waves and storms and like shit's been getting blown all over the place. Like we've had tents just straight up pick up and leave, without anyone kind of realizing. So it is cool, but I wouldn't mind a little bit more sunshine today, but I'm not complaining at all.
So what's been one of the coolest adventure stories so far on the road?
I'd say going to Canada was really cool. That was our first time in Canada, let alone this being our first time out here in the United States touring. So I guess like today's a great example of like a crazy on the road story. We rack up somewhere we've never been, we set up, we play, and people go fucking mental. So it was like, that's a pretty crazy on the road story for us. We're like, that's wicked. It was really, really humbling to kind of see so many just people going nuts. It was great.
So are there any areas that you're looking forward to visiting that you haven't been to yet?
I can't wait to get to Seattle, New York, Uniondale and all that, and Connecticut will be really cool. Every single place that we hit up is like a new adventure, so I can't wait. I'm in it for the long haul, so I've enjoyed everywhere so far.
That's awesome. So can you fill us in a little bit about what you guys have been working on?
Well, we released our debut record over here June 5th through Century Media, and that's been out for a little over a month now, and it's been doing great. And as always, we're writing new material and stuff like that. We just did 4 tracks to add actually to the CD, just for like the US release, to give everyone a little kind of incentive and a little bonus for buying the CDs. So thank you. And apart from that, we're just working on more tours, working on bigger things, better things, more guitars, more shred, more screaming, more fun.
So how would you describe your music to a first-time listener?
I'd say that it's metal and that we could be your new favorite band. So you never know. Give us a chance. Check us out. So I'd say, that's all I'm going to say. I don't want to put ideas in anyone's heads,
So how do you feel about the current state of rock music in general? Do you think we're due to see a resurgence for that?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, like the music industry's fucking fucked. But I mean, the rest of it is, the actual genre of rock is really, really thriving here, especially because the fans are collectors more often than not. People want to buy into the band. They want to support a band, because it's real. It's as real as it is to us, to them, and it's great. People want the poster, they want the CD, there's always one that I found has kept a kind of steadfast and powerful presence, mainly because its fans like to collect everything about the band. They like to support the band, they like to go and buy the t-shirt and go to the tour and get the tour shirt edition and buy the CD and buy the poster. So I think that, rock is it's constantly on a resurgence. It's a constantly growing thing. It was huge in the 60s and the rock and roll in the 50s and the 80s, and it kind of went away a little bit, and now it's coming back, and it's really cool.
That's awesome. So do you think, with live music in general, that tends to be the way to stay afloat in the music industry now, is just keep everything, out on the road as much as possible?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, you gotta go out there and sell your CDs, and the best way to do that is on tour. And you've got to go out there and tour because people love coming to shows. And it's cool, and it's a great job because I love touring, I love performing, I love everything about what we do. So I'd say that it is very, very important to keep on top of being a live touring act, for sure, because merchandise and everything, let alone the amount of fun that there is to be had out there in the big wide world. So yeah, it's very important.
So what's been one of your most memorable shows?
Wow, I'd say Salt Lake City, the first one. That was insane. We walked out on stage and there were 700 people just kind of waiting there, getting ready. And for our first show in the United States, it went off and it was awesome. We loved it. We had all of our friends who we'd known. We didn't really know that many people on the tour by that point because it was the first show. But we know a couple people on this tour, and to have like all of our friends like watching us and just kind of hanging out, it was great. It was really cool.
So, do you remember the first album you purchased that left a lasting impression on you that made you decide that you wanted to pursue music?
I think it was the Best of Black Sabbath. Best of Black Sabbath, I think, was the first one I bought. And that was really cool. That definitely influenced me, for sure.
Good choice. Definitely good choice. Well, what is the best way for us to keep up to date with you?
You can find us on risetremaine.com or at Facebook or Facebook, Twitter /risetremaine. It's all the same thing. Hit us up. Let us know what you think. If we suck or if we're good. We want to hear about it, so let us know.
Great. Thank you so much for speaking with me. I appreciate it.
Thank you.